to Jedi Jive, everyone. My name is Mike, and I see that Star Wars just released this new The High Republic announcement trailer. From what I gather so far, this is a publishing deal currently, so this is, I believe, 5 new Star Wars books, which is awesome. I love the new canon novels, especially Claudia Gray. She's my favorite author. I think Lost Stars is the best of the new canon. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. I don't think this has anything to do with new Star Wars movies yet, but I have a feeling eventually new Star Wars movies are going to tie into this new High Republic phase. So I saw a couple of images on Instagram last night. I think they were novel covers, which is cool. I haven't seen any of this yet, but I'm excited, and I want to jump right into it. So let's see what this is. Sweet, man. I love seeing Coruscant.
We're finding ourselves at a very exciting
Owen
moment.
and
The
Beru.
Skywalker saga coming to an end. We're at a place of what's next for Star Wars. One of the things we've always done is be able to use our franchise platforms to explore the creative potential of the Star Wars galaxy. And so what if publishing was more of an incubation place and bring in great talent and just let their imaginations run free?
Hell yeah.
We put together a really unique writer's room where we had diverse voices with very different opinions about Star Wars.
We all love Star Wars, but we're all coming at it from very different places.
This has been a very free environment for everybody to just throw things out there.
Claudia Gray, man, she's the
We've all
best.
done lots of storytelling, but this is unique and really special.
The idea that this thing has been simmering for so long.
It's the secret history of the galaxy.
Yep, it goes way back to the beginning of Star Wars.
We gave them essentially a blank slate. What would you like to tell?
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice.
Yes. Finally get to hear some of these stories.
1977, and we thought, what does that look like?
It is a golden age where there's much more peace and calm in the galaxy. So we're calling it the High Republic.
The description that we've used for the Jedi of this era is that they are the Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
Nice.
But Star Wars isn't just about Jedi, and we will tell stories of new smugglers, new scoundrels, new bounty hunters.
The threat and the tension really comes from the Republic's borders, because the Republic does not extend from one side of the galaxy to the other.
It's a bit of a Wild West new frontier. We see a different kind of Jedi that patrols the frontiers. It is more of a Texas Ranger.
We're now bringing in concept artists, illustrators, and visualists.
Yeah, I love
the
this
same
imagery.
way that you would when you're making a movie.
We even had Ian McKay come down and just do sketch after sketch for us. When you have the guy who designed the look for
So we're
Darth
going to get
Maul sketching
700-year-old
Jedi,
Yoda
it doesn't get
instead of
any cooler.
900-year-old Yoda?
The scale of this initiative is really new for us. We're going to have stories for adults and teens and kids.
We're building this out simultaneously across multiple publishers.
Oh,
It
wow.
gives us the ability to tell vast interconnected stories across multiple years.
Wow.
There will be a core group of heroes that will expand over time. There'll be villains.
Our main villain
Oh,
are the
sick.
group called the Nile. We kind of like to refer to them as space Vikings.
Their
Oh,
motto
cool.
is, you can't take it with you, but we can take it from you.
Oh, nice.
Our story starts with what we're calling the Great Disaster.
It wouldn't be Star Wars without adventure. And there's definitely a series of events that will spin the galaxy into a dangerous new direction, and it'll give the opportunity for heroes
That's
to
the
rise
image
up.
I saw. Dude, she looks awesome, whoever that Jedi is.
The cool thing about this is that there's going to be a story for every Star Wars fan.
Yeah, let's get some more
It's
aliens,
really
man.
fun to be able to keep readers on their toes. This era is ripe for storytelling. The eureka moment was the question, what scares the Jedi? And that made us all go, ooh, something wicked this way comes.
Something that isn't the Sith. Nice. This Light of the Jedi novel seems to be the one they're leading with. Cool, man. I'm excited. I didn't see the name of Claudia Gray's novel, but hey, man, this is awesome. This is definitely clearly they need to sort of regenerate Star Wars in a new light outside of the Skywalker saga, and this is what they've come up with, and I think this is perfect. I know that there's been talk about the Old Republic and about maybe going into the future, and that maybe this 200 years, or originally they said 400 years before the prequel trilogy, but I think they just said this is 200 years, so we're even closer to the prequel trilogy than they initially said. And I guess Yoda would be the only character from the original Star Wars that we would be getting in this, because I don't think there are any other characters that we know other than maybe Maz Kanata. I think maybe we'd see her then. Chewbacca would be just being born around 200 years ago, right? He's supposed to be about like 200 years old, right? So yeah, man, this is great. New novels. They haven't mentioned about exactly how many things are going to tie into these novels, but they definitely suggested that this is like their nursery for ideas, and that they're making sure that they have the material before they go into making these movies now, instead of just sort of winging it as they go, which was clearly the big mistake that they had, that they didn't have a plan going into the sequel trilogy, and that's really the biggest misstep they made. So here they're not making that mistake again. They're coming up with like assembling all the best storytellers they have, creating a really rich, thick set of stories that they can draw from then, and we'll be seeing animations, we'll be seeing movies, we'll be seeing TV shows, books, we'll be seeing it all. So right now this looks like a publishing deal, but you can tell that this is the new era of Star Wars, and this is probably the majority of the content we're going to be seeing going after this is going to be, they're going to be picking from this, and I'm excited. So I'm assuming that Light of the Jedi novel, like I said, is the one that they're leading with, because they keep putting that one front and center. So I think this comes out later this year, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you guys are excited, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.